What's up, guys? How are you doing today? Are you ready for this one? New Zealand versus Ireland. If you are watching, let me know if the sound is good on your side. What is your prediction for this game? I have New Zealand to win by 5 points. Whoever wins this game meets South Africa in the final. So it's going to be a pretty big one in the final. Whoever wins, Ireland or New Zealand in this one, it's going to be a big one to meet up with the Springboks in the final. It's 1 minute, then the feed comes in from SuperBru, and it's going to be a big one. Can't wait for it. Yesterday's one between the Springboks and England, it was a close affair. There was a lot of turnovers at the ruck. I wonder if that's going to be the same thing again today. Could be. Who knows? But I think it's probably going to be similar stuff again today with teams trying to run all the time. We saw, I think, 2 tries yesterday from Colby. I think it's going to be similar stuff from SuperBru and so on. Away, Grant, how are you? Mrs. Skinnybru, I'm not sure if she is watching. Can't see her. New Zealand by 5, same here. So we are sharing the points. If anything, we are going to share the points on SuperBru, hopefully. Hopefully we get that one right. Then it's a New Zealand versus South Africa final. I think there's going to be a lot of All Black supporters that would want to know how that one would have ended. Grant, when the game starts, just let me know about the sound, please. Because I'm hearing nothing at my end at the moment. So big one. I'm calling New Zealand by 5. Any other predictions from your side? I'm hearing nothing at the moment here. Let me just quickly. Sorry, guys. 2 seconds. You're just going to lose the screen for 2 seconds. I just need to quickly do this. I think that will fix everything.
We pumped up for this one.
It should have fixed. There we go.
There's been plenty of
I think
build.
that's better. I'm starting to know the app pretty well now. Yeah, Grant, she is here. She is greeting you.
Get us underway. So
yeah, New Zealand versus Springboks final. That's what everyone wants, but it's more stressful than South Africa versus England, I have to be honest.
Crunch to ground. The All Blacks might have retained this.
The All Blacks jersey is the legit jersey. It's just a shame Ireland couldn't get their actual jersey on this game.
It was a good tackle. He just couldn't
Let me
control
know
the
if
ball.
it's fine. It does look fine if I look at that bar.
Set.
Both teams putting pressure on.
Scrum, Ireland is going forward in this one.
Good pushing from both teams. Murray off the back. Yeah. He's been hit hard.
Weird offloading as always in this game.
Pulled down there. The ball there now. And he's shaken up by that one.
Yeah, she should have warned me about the sound, Grant, but you were the first one to react.
He's got the feed and he's taken off. Good work by the players in the ruck. Still their ball. Oh,
did he want to kick from there?
Play advantage.
Did he want to kick from just beside the ruck there?
Yeah, he just lost control of the ball on that occasion.
Yeah, the scrums aren't realistic at all in the game.
The Irish got a good shove on there.
That's one thing I have to say that I now noticed in that other rugby champions that I was playing, or that I've been playing. You don't have any control over the scrums or the lineouts, which is a shame.
Left says ball is out.
Shame.
Now taken down hard. He pushes the pass further.
New Zealand going out wide. He has to be kicking.
Something to think about. He catches the high ball.
Kicking and an offload, and that's a try. I don't think anyone would do that. If it was anyone, it would be the All Blacks would try that type of stuff. But that was a weird try. I don't think someone would do that. Up and under in a 22, catch the ball and then an offload. Okay. Well, funky try.
The
I
conversion
assume
is
that's
coming.
Darren Reed.
Should be no problem
We'll
here.
go.
I'd imagine he'd
Over.
get these ones in his sleep.
Okay, Grant. Our
No
score is
trouble
out
with that.
again.
2 more points.
They're 7 points ahead. Yeah, brilliant tactic. Up and under in the 22. Did you see the rules that they're going to implement in the Australian Super Rugby
Sexton gets us
about the
going
kicking?
again.
I don't know if you've read up
Murray
on it.
takes in the
It's
kickoff.
crazy rules. Like,
Still
if
there,
you
I think.
kick out on the
Lovely
bounce between
Runs
your, or
to
actually
his feet
from
quickly
your
and
50,
wrestling
in
for
your
the
own
ball.
50-meter line,
Healy
or in your
nailed
own
that tackle.
half to the
No
other
way
side,
through.
and it bounces
The
out,
ball
it's
is
your
set up
own
in the
line out. Don't know how
Stanwell
that's
gets
going
the
to
ball to a
affect the game.
support play. No stopping him there. Do they have this still? Yes, they do. Well, they're building
Yeah, I think that
nicely.
could be a pretty good
Good
move.
run.
More
An even
teams should
better
do it.
tackle.
It puts
Back he
the
goes.
guys under pressure.
Stringing some phases together. Superb technique in that tackle.
Yeah, so to come
I
back
think
to
they
that
still
rule, they
have this
call it
one.
the 50-22 rule. It's
A
a
good
weird
pass
rule.
to a support player. Oh, the
But
ball
what I
comes
have to
loose.
say,
Yeah, it was a bit
what
of
I
a
read
fumble.
up on it, if
But they were
my
on it, like,
understanding
very
is
slightly.
correct,
They have got
it's going to
numbers here.
basically force your wingers
Murray
to
keeps
hang
it going.
back a little bit
And he's
deeper,
floored in
try
that
and cover
tackle.
those tackles,
Ball's
meaning
being contested.
there's always kind
Gets away
of
from the
overlap
first
on the
defender.
defense. So
Defend. Ineffectual
teams
on
might
that
try
occasion.
and run it as well because there's running opportunity out wide. Like that would
Didn't
be
get
a
touch
line
it
out
goes.
for New
And
Zealand.
they'll take the line out.
I don't know if it would encourage more kicking or would it encourage a little bit more running. There's a lot of pressure then on the number 10 to make the call.
Henderson
That's key
claims it.
for sure.
On comes the drive. So they have to free it. Healy with a pass.
Ireland running with it,
Inshaw
going
keeps
out
it
wide,
going.
and a kick.
Now the chaser
kinda.
is coming forward onto this.
Yeah, I
He's
remember
got
they
the loose
proposed
ball.
a similar rule a couple of years ago. I don't know. It's a strange rule.
And he gets a
I
good
guess
kick
if you
into
have to
touch.
try it out
So
anytime,
this
this is
line
a good time to try out and see how teams fare with the new rule. What do they do with it? So it's probably not too bad.
Ryan
Hopefully
takes
it
it down.
doesn't force teams
It
or
was a very
make
good
teams
line out.
kick more.
They've got to
There was
use it.
another rule that they're trying out.
Number 3
Uh,
goes with the
Oh yeah,
ball.
the drop kicking
Hits
or
the
the
defence
kickoff
hard
from
and
your
straight.
own try line.
Ball is ready
That
now.
will put you under pressure.
Gets it off to the support.
But
Driving
good
right
again,
at
it
the
basically
fence.
rewards the other
Inshaw
team for
loses
having a
some
good
ground.
attacking position previously.
Best
So
pushes it
they
on.
kind of have the
Driven
opportunity
hard
again
into
to
the
attack.
turf. Got a feeling they're going to lose the ball here. The All Blacks have turned it over.
Getting
Yeah,
players there a little
Grant,
more
I think
quickly, and
that
they
is
managed
the
to turn it
idea.
over.
Yep, that's
don't
right,
know.
Justin.
Hopefully something happens with it.
Good, strong
I'm
run.
also having
That's
rules
still alive. It's
to
still
make the
on for
game
the All Blacks.
better, making it
Oh, he's
more
got away.
impressive, but it shouldn't be
And he
too
loses some ground
technical.
there.
The rules shouldn't be too
Trying to turn
technical.
it over quickly.
The rules are
Now
changing
flat.
too much. Every year there's a new set of rules.
Sabia have to release the ball now.
New Zealand going
Strong
forward still.
defense. Still there, I think. Kane gives it off now. He's
Kicking.
looking for the touchline.
Like that
And
type of
into
kicking,
touch.
and I'm
So,
just thinking
line
of
out,
that
yep.
new rule now. That type of kicking would give you a line out every time. I'm just thinking of what would that do to like
Lost
South
against the
Africa
throw.
with the Springboks
Lauren
with their rush
delivers it to a
defense.
runner.
South Africa would
Keeps it
have
moving.
serious problems there
Reece
because I mean all
scampers
wingers
ahead.
rush
Big
up,
chance
so
here.
no one's covering the kick.
Can it go with the
There
ball?
would be serious problems.
Reed has it now.
I don't know.
Big
I wasn't
defense.
too keen on those rules though. I was more keen on the
This
rules
is
that the
committed
New
defense.
Zealanders are bringing in. I'm happier with those rules.
Oh, he has not missed them there.
Big tackle from the Irish.
The ball there now. Kiranara takes it. A 22 dropout.
Okay, Grubber into. They're kicking from everywhere, the New Zealanders.
Sexton
Like
makes
that
the
kickoff
restart from
would
the
now
22.
be from the try line in the new
Kiranara
Australian rule.
halfway. Up he goes to make the catch.
Yeah, he took a great catch.
Ireland
He was
is
under
struggling.
all
They're
sorts of
kicking the
pressure
whole
too,
time.
but he handled it well.
He punts it. Moody is chasing after
What is
this.
your thoughts on
Past
Dan
halfway.
Carter joining the
And he's
Blues?
shaken up by that
I
one.
think it's
He
a
leads
good
taken
call from him. I
nicely
mean,
there.
he's in for injury
Back to his
cover.
feet quickly
So
and
it's not a
wrestling for the
permanent
ball.
deal, but it's an injury cover. I think it's pretty good.
Slow ruck ball. The number 3 finds a
Yeah,
teammate.
Grant, I understand
He
what you
tackled
feel.
superbly
Like,
there.
you can't explain the game of rugby in like one
He
game.
runs hard at the
If
defence.
you watch rugby with someone completely new to the
Nice
game,
phase
you
play
kind of
opening up the
explain the
opportunity.
basics to them,
Oh,
and then next
he's
time you
lost
start
the ball.
adding on a
Knock on.
couple of rules,
It's been
adding on
brought
a
back
couple
for
of
the
rules.
scrum.
It's
He just
impossible.
couldn't control the ball.
And offside doesn't matter in this game.
And a good battle going on here. Both teams
Sure.
putting pressure
The
on.
Irish scrum is strong.
The ball is out, collected by the halfback. Ball lost.
Knock
through.
on from New Zealand.
They've got
Ireland
playing
has that.
advantage here.
He really should have been able to take the ball from the look of it, but he lost it.
Lovely tackle.
Big tackle. Ireland's just not doing anything.
Not enough numbers here. Not enough players to the breakdown turnover.
It was good
Off
work
time.
by them leading up to that.
Couldn't agree more. 7 points
But yeah,
to
to
nil
get back,
at half
Dan
time.
Carter
All Blacks
going
with
to
the
the
lead.
Blues,
The
I think it's a good
tidiest
cover
matches
for
so
them.
far.
Injury cover.
As we
He's
look at the stats, we'll see some
excellent still. He
interesting
is
details.
older. He's 38 already, but I think he still
The second
has
half
something
is
to
up.
offer.
Kick off nicely taken in. It's still alive on the attacking side.
Oof,
Shut
that
down
is
with
a
brutal
good
tackle.
question. That's
Is
a
in the
good
ruck,
question.
doing their job, still alive.
I think it would have been very close. What's happened recently, if New Zealand wins the one game, the next game South Africa wins. And if South Africa wins the next game, New Zealand wins. It was very even in history. I mean, going into that game when New Zealand won in the first World Cup game, it was 50-50. So New Zealand kind of threw off the balance with that win. So I don't know. I think South Africa still could have won. But that's one of the most difficult calls to make ever, saying if the All Blacks would lose to them. If I have to think,
a little careful with that bouncing ball.
I think South
Yeah, he
Africa
did an
could have still
outstanding
made
job
it,
to
but
secure
it
that
wouldn't
catch.
have
Read it
been
beautifully.
a clear-cut call. I don't know. What's your
Chasing
opinion?
hard.
What's your opinion?
A good pass to a support player. Now he's got to let it go now. Hiranara has it out the back. Nice.
Yep.
inside pass.
He wanted his
goes.
rugby
No way
back, and I
through
mean,
there.
he's stuck in Auckland. He lives in Auckland at the moment because his kids go there to school. His wife stays there.
Now he gets the ball
So he's
away.
been stuck there.
The All Blacks,
McDonald
they
is
still have
coaching
this
there.
ball.
He's played with McDonald for years, so
Looking for
he
the
has a friendship
sideline
with
with
him
the kick.
going. So it's obvious that he would have
The
went
ball
to
is
the
in
Blues.
touch.
Bored at home, wants to play rugby. Your friend is the coach. They need a number 10. You're gonna go to the Blues.
On comes the drive.
Yeah,
So
true, Grant.
more
True.
from here.
But it's difficult, man.
This
It's
ball's still
it's never a
going.
clear-cut call between
Ryan
the
has
All
it as
Blacks
they
and South
try to
Africa.
keep this
Never.
moving.
The only clear-cut call where we knew the All
Ends,
Blacks
but
would
is
win
taken.
was that one where they beat South Africa
Ball's being
57-0
contested.
in 2018. That was the
Stand
only
back,
clear-cut
it's out
call. And
Oh,
the rest
and
of the
it's
time,
lost
it's
through.
always a closer
So
game.
ref
You never
playing
know who's
advantage.
going to win.
Yeah, he
New
just lost
Zealand
him in the
could just
contact
as
there.
easily have won
Good
that
hit
one.
on him, though.
But I don't know, just with the amount of heart
Hopefully
they
be happy
played
if
and
it's turned
the
over here.
strategy they had,
So
I
they'll come back for the
just
scrum here.
think they
It's going to
would
be a
have won
scrum.
still.
Very
Because it
encouraging
kind of
signs for
looked
the
like they
scrum.
were
It looks
preparing the whole
completely
time to
solid.
meet New Zealand in the final.
Hiranara
They had
puts
that
it in.
strategy going for
Good
them.
pushing from both teams.
The strategy was never to actually meet England in the
Murray
final.
picks up.
They had
Ball's
to
out
change their plans,
Henshaw pumps the leg
if you
for the
understand
good
what I'm
charge.
saying.
Back to his feet quickly and wrestling for the ball. Strong running this.
No, that's a good point.
Gets it
South
after
Africa
the
had a lot of
bounce.
drive throughout the
Reece
tournament. South
makes
Africa
a
had
good
a lot of,
burst. It took a. He's trying to
I
turn
don't
it
know, they
over
had a lot of
quickly.
pride in the jersey again. They
Runs
had
at
a
the
lot of
line.
momentum going for them. The whole South Africa behind them. They felt that they're playing again for something.
Murray
So
pops it up.
I don't know.
Sexton
It
pushed back
takes
in a
something
great tackle.
spectacular to beat a
Good
team like that.
pass to a support
Big
player.
break for Ireland here.
And he's shaken up by
Big
that one.
break for them.
Earls stretching out.
Except for the good
The
step.
centre has no answer to that tackle. Henderson delivers the ball.
Yeah,
Sexton
Grant.
decently to
13
play on that
playoff.
charge.
Yeah, they had, who was it? They had
Tries to
Otere
terminate
Black, Perafeta.
Spreads it.
Who was the other guy?
Excellent
I
tackle
always
there.
forget the third guy.
Moody shows good technique
They
in
had
the
another
tackle.
guy, the
Looks
third
like it's
fly
still
half,
on the side
who's
of
also
Ireland.
on the field. But
Decides to have a
to
go
me, it's going to
himself.
be interesting to see where Dan Carter goes. I
Murray
think he's
feeds it on.
probably going to be a super sub. I
The
mean,
referee
think of
playing
bringing
advantage.
Dan Carter off the
It was a
bench.
good tackle.
But my other
All
opinion
Blacks
is,
surely
if you
still have the
start
ball here.
Dan Carter, play him the
Looks
whole
for options.
game,
Oh,
you have someone that
fumble
can kick
right
a
on their
goal
own
at a
goal line.
90+
So
percentage.
unable to work it, and they'll come back for the scrum instead.
Yeah, true.
A brutal
I mean,
contest in the
after they
scrum.
lost that first game, after playing really well, they had a lot of
And a
drive from
good
that
battle
as well.
going on here.
But getting back to Dan Carter, I think he won't be
Off the bat.
starting soon.
Solid
Like he
scrum,
said,
the
he has
ball's
only
out.
played 6 games in
Brought
the
down
last
eventually,
18 months.
finally.
So he still needs to get match fit and everything. So I think he's
Now
going to be a
tackled to
super
the
sub.
ground.
Going to play 10 minutes or
Release
so
the ball now.
in the first couple of weeks.
Goodhue takes it. Short one through to his support play. Good
I just want to
contest,
see
but
Barrett.
still theirs.
I mean, I've been
Now
excited
Lowe's
for
gives the
Barrett.
ball away.
Whoa, what a knock
Yeah,
on there.
that's a crucial error. Right
Try.
in the
Is that a
worst
try?
possible position.
That's a try.
No one can stop it.
What the? The guy knocked on, kick through from Ireland, and Ireland scores between the poles. It's going to be a draw here. For now, it can't end in a draw. What the hell happened there?
You see the moment where the defence finally breaks.
Yes, you're absolutely right. So this
Yeah,
kick
man,
right
Beauden
in
Barrett
front of
just
the
isn't a good kicker. He's just not a good kicker.
No
You have to
trouble with that.
you have
Two
to
more points.
give it to him. He
Still a few
does.
moments left
He
in
did
this
kick
match,
in
and it's
Wellington,
anyone's
which is
game.
one of the windiest cities in the world. But there's guys that play for the Stormers that kick very well as well. So I don't know.
Kickoff
That
is
try was madness, man. I can't believe it.
kickoff, take it in.
Pretty good hands on display there in this boat.
But good point. I think Dan Carter coming off the
Pushes the
bench
pass
for that
further.
last 10 minutes sudden death type of thing.
And he stopped in
Yeah.
that one.
Good to have a
Holding
guy
onto
that
the
will
ball
start
until
over
the
that
support
point.
arrives. Back he goes.
I remember he did play 12 as well for a couple of years.
Slow ruck ball there. He pushes it
At
on.
first game,
Knock
I
on
think
was the call.
the team that
So
has
he's
to be the
playing advantage
less
here.
or the
He
least
just lost the ball in that
scared
impact,
of
really.
Barrett
It was
is
good defence on
probably
him, though.
the Canes, because you
They
guys
need
know
numbers here.
Barrett really well. I mean,
Strong defense.
you guys know his game. The
Ryan
coaches
put
know
some
what he's
power
going to
into
do.
that
Again, up and under
It's a
strategy
drop
from
goal,
the New
hardly
Zealanders.
worth 3 points.
Oh wait, was it
They'll
a
take it.
drop goal?
Yeah,
Sorry,
that was some pretty good work. They'll
it
be
just
happy
looked
with
like a
that.
kick. Sorry,
Very nice
what
stop.
the?
It's good
Look, that
contact
was
on the
just a
ball,
kick, but
never
okay.
looked like missing.
I did not expect drop goals to happen in this game, guys. Yeah, I can't think of
Sexton makes the
draws
restart.
happening again. But you know,
Ball lost
New Zealand
ball.
has had a lot
And
of
it's an
draws
advantage here.
in the
Good
recent
impact there,
history.
and that's what forced the knock
I
on.
mean, they had like 4 drops in
Oh, they've
the
only got
in
a
last
few
year's
minutes to make
competition.
something.
Yeah, he just lost control of the ball on that occasion.
I cannot believe they're gonna win with a drop goal. That's so un-New
Now the
Zealand.
scrum to pack.
Oh, Grant, I saw the
So,
times
just a
for
few minutes
the
remaining
games,
here.
the New Zealand rugby games
Brutal
aren't going to be
contest
that
in the
bad
scrum.
for us. Saturday mornings in South Africa, I have it here somewhere.
Good pushing from both teams.
Saturday mornings for South
The ball is
Africa
out,
is
collected by
7
Murray.
a.m.
And
For
he's
you, it's going to
shaken
be
up by
9
that one.
a.m., so not bad.
There's
Sundays,
doing their job,
it
still
is,
alive.
but it's 5 a.m. and
I
7
think he's
a.m.
got
for
some
you.
trouble here. He's hurt his leg,
Not
and
bad.
it looks
Oh,
pretty bad.
injury, we're in row.
Let's see how the scrum responds here.
Still very
Scrum
early,
time
but
seems
it's
to
not,
be a real battle
it's
for
not
both
so
sides.
early. I thought I'm going to have to wake up
There's
3
some
a.m. in the
hefty
morning.
power
or
going
something
on in
like
the scrums. That's the ball out there. Sexton.
that. Ireland going out wide. Switch.
Keeps it moving. And he's driven back in the tackle. Good work in the ruck by
Going
Ireland.
again from Ireland.
This is
They
the
need
maul.
to score points soon.
Ryan
Game's
has
over.
it at the back of the
The
maul.
game's basically over.
Quickly on that.
Oh, gap
That's
there.
a very flat pass. Omani stopped.
Gonna be
in that
New
tackle.
Zealand South Africa
This
final
match just
unless
about
something
over
happens here. Again, good
Sold
run
to
there.
dummy. Ryan
Again,
inside
good
the 22.
pass.
Inshaw driven backwards. Stander takes it out of the back. Sexton brings it up.
Oh, you have to work on a Sunday.
Murray leaves it on. And they drive him into the ground.
Sorry, I just want to see if Ireland can do something here. Oh, gap.
That's the 10-meter line. And there's an intercept. I think
Interception.
Ref wants him to let
New
it
Zealand
go.
has it. Game over. Just needs to
Whitelock
kick out.
gathers it out of the back.
Knock on.
Oh, lost forward. That's a costly fumble right on his
Offside
own line.
Ireland, apparently.
Good impact
Game
there,
over.
and that's what forced the knock on. Good
What
decision.
happened?
The contact was too high, and they'll take the penalty.
Oh, the guy was offside when he tackled.
Barrett will look to find the sideline.
Man, I'm getting way too excited for virtual games. Game
and
over.
It's gone into touch.
Game
And
over.
that will be the game. New Zealand jump in the air. They have the win. The All Blacks have got to
Yeah,
be
I saw
thrilled
you
with
guys
that
might
result.
be able to go
What a
watch
victory
games
team.
as well for the full
They are
season.
through to the next round
Probably
and a
gonna
step
be
closer
awesome
to
for
getting
you
their
guys.
hands on the trophy.
The stadiums are
The
going
All
to
Blacks
probably
have claimed the
be
victory.
pretty packed because
It's been
everyone's
an
been
interesting
missing
game
rugby.
here.
They know what
Just
they've
able
missed
to
all
come through
along.
with the win, and what was a very, very close match.
Oh,
Their missed tackles were
man.
a big issue. They needed to shut down the ball
Yeah,
carrier,
7
and they weren't
7
able to do
a.m.
it.
on a morning,
Possession
on a
was
Sunday
about even
morning
in
for
the
you,
end.
Grant. I
Neither
don't
team
know.
able to
I
dictate
think
the
you're
ball
probably going to
control.
miss that one day.
So a good contest here.
What a crazy game. I
So
can't
a very
believe
even contest here, really.
we get so excited
Excellent
about
game
these
of rugby.
virtual games. But
The
yeah,
All Blacks
that's
get
how
the
we
win.
are.
That's
Competitive
it.
guys
See you next
watching
time.
rugby, any form of rugby. How was that game for you? I'm happy. My prediction is kind of right, but I predicted 5 points, not 3 points. Good game for me. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So are you gonna go watch the Hurricanes play if you get a chance, Blue Monkey? Do you get a chance with the lockdown going up or down? Yeah, close enough. I wonder in the SuperBru predictions who was close enough with that. Because I know me and you would be sharing points for sure, Grant. Yeah, but hey, good call. It was close enough. Yeah, got a match point as well. So that's not bad. Not bad at all. I'm happy with that one. Blues versus Hurricanes with that kickoff game. Yeah, that's going to be a big one. I can't wait for that one either. Yeah, as soon as they they come out, buy yourself season tickets. I think that's going to be a good option for yourself. Mara Torje. Oh, in the actual game. Yeah, in the actual game. I'm happy with my prediction. I think that Blues Hurricanes game is going to be pretty big. I'm already starting to make my videos now again for the season coming up. I'm busy making a video basically summarizing all the New Zealand teams as a outsider, as a South African. Summarizing where they're from, what stadium they are in, which international quality players are in there that everyone knows, all that type of stuff. Daniel Carter just threw me off, so I had to go change that as well. So yeah, maybe tomorrow or so I have another video posted for that. Can't wait. I haven't posted videos in a long time. Like I said, I've been focusing on the studies a little bit. Yeah, at least they won't have that fake crowds in the stands. I don't know. You get money in from it at least, but I don't know. I don't know. I'd rather have an empty crowd than empty stadium than a fake stadium. Who's gonna win the season? Blues. It's all here, man. It's all here. The Blues. Crusaders are probably always favorites. Always favorites, but I really feel that the Blues can do something this time. Blues can do something. Hurricanes, to be honest, they lacked a bit of something in the regular season when I watched them, or when we watched them. They lacked a bit of something, and that was at 10. The Hurricanes lacked something at 10. You should probably know as a Hurricanes fan, your 10s were just lacking. There wasn't that spice that the Hurricanes are used to, the guy that is the playmaker in the side. So I don't know. I don't have a good feeling for them. The Chiefs are also good, but I don't know. Something just isn't ticking there. The Highlanders haven't been good all year. They don't have a lot of big names either at all. So it's basically, to me, it's between the Crusaders and the Blues. What's your opinion? Yeah, they definitely lacked a number 10 and Adi Savea, but luckily, I think he's back, right? He's supposed to be back, but I know they said his injury recovery took a little bit longer than expected now with the lockdown and all that stuff. Yeah, that's what the Hurricanes are known for. When they have the ball, they are supposed to be scoring. That's what Hurricanes rugby does, but this year it just didn't happen. It just didn't happen. The number 10s, I'm not a big fan of Fletcher Smith. Who's the other guy? Gordon Bishop, right? He's a little bit better to me. He's bigger. That is his name, right? It is a hyphenated surname. He's better to me, but still, it's no Bowden Barrett. Obviously, you can't just replace him. But it, I don't know. I felt that they could have done better to maybe try and sign Brett Cameron or someone like that, because the Highlanders getting Brett Cameron was a useless signing to me, because he's good, but I mean, you already have Josh Ioane that threw everything off in their team as well. So their balance was off as well. So there was a couple of teams that their signings were a bit off in New Zealand in the Super Rugby season. Lamape is good, man. Lamape is good. A lot of people said Lamape is just good because of Bowden Barrett, and obviously he showed this season that is not the case. He's still good. I think him not making the World Cup squad also helps for that, because he wants to prove himself and he just wants to show that what he can do. I mean, he's one of my favorite players in rugby, so in the whole game around the world. So he's very good and he showed what he can do. Yeah, I agree with you. It could go anyway. In New Zealand, it could go anyway. I mean, yeah, you can pick your favorites before the season, but when you go game for game, any team could win any game. It's just the Highlanders that you wouldn't say is very good. I think in the video that I'm busy doing that I'll post tomorrow or Saturday or so, um, I was counting world class players that everyone around the world would know because they played All Blacks and so on. The Crusaders had something like 11 or so world class players. The Blues had 8. The Hurricanes actually didn't have a lot, was 5 or 6, but it is top quality players. And the Highlanders literally had 4 or 5. Yeah, he's really good at crash ball. Look, a lot of people also criticize a inside center that's just good at a crash ball, but you need that type of centers as well, depending on your game plan. I mean, Damien the Islander, he was criticized for years for just being a crash ball type of center, and then after the World Cup, everyone loves him now because they saw what value a crash ball type of center can bring to you if he brings in a good offload as well. So Lamape is just bad timing. I mean, with Anton Leonard Brown and Goodhue, and then Crotty, who's now not there anymore, and all these other big names in front of him. I don't know if he's been struggling to get place, but and Sunny Bull as well. I think this year he'll get team. I can't see who else would they try and force in front of Laumape, who is better than Laumape, or at least second best instead of Laumape in New Zealand. So I think Laumape stands a good chance to show what he's worth again in the All Black jersey. Whew. Hurricanes with Josh Ioane at 10. That would be brilliant. I think that would be brilliant. But I would love to see the Highlanders improve again as well. Because look, Milner Skudder is a good signing for them. I think that's a good signing for them, but it's not enough. They lacked depth in the front ranks. They didn't have a lot of depth in the front ranks. They just, if you look at the team, Tyrell Lomax was probably the biggest guy they had there, and or the biggest guy that they lost now. Because I mean, he's a future star for the All Blacks, and they lost him to the Hurricanes as well. So I don't know. It's bad for the Hurricanes at the moment. For the Highlanders at the moment. Yeah, Sunny Bull didn't have a good World Cup. Wait, I'm trying to think of any specific moment. I can't remember Sunny Bull doing anything spectacular at the World Cup that Laumape couldn't do. Maybe I'm wrong. I remember I watched it out of a South African perspective. The Highlanders are missing a lot of experience. I mean, they lost Ben Smith. The guy is experience personified. And who else did they lose? They lost a lot of guys, but for some reason I just can't think of them now. Yeah, but they lost a lot of experience. And Aaron Smith, the weight of the team just can't be on his shoulders. But I think stuff could be a lot better with just getting Josh Ioane back at number 10. Like I said, Brett Cameron, good number 10, but unfortunately, he's not good enough to keep Josh Ioane out of his spot. I would have not made that signing at all. Yeah, Chiefs with Gatlin and Cruden, forgetting that as well. Forgetting that they also have a couple of other big names. The Cruden, Weber, Anton Leonard Brown, Damian McKenzie. They have big names in that squad. Up front, for some reason, I'm forgetting all of the names of the players now. Up front, they have Kane, obviously. Kane and Tyler Audron. I like Tyler Audron. A lot of people don't really like him. I do like him. Kane's probably the biggest name there. Jacobson is also a future star, but not at the moment. Boshier. Yeah, Boshier. Look, the video that I'm making at the moment is international stars that everyone knows. So I'm not listing the guys that are obviously superstars in the making, but nobody knows them. I would maybe make a different video listing those guys because, I need to make content. So I want to make a video for guys that you need to watch out for, like Hoskins Tutu. He's very good. What's the other guy, Boshier, that you said now? The other number 8 from, is it the Highlanders? I can't remember his name now for some reason. But anyway, there's a couple of young guys that you need to look out for. The whole back three of the Crusaders, they're all good. Christie and McLeod and those guys all are going to be All Blacks one day. So I want to make a video of that as well from an outside perspective. Yeah, agreed. If there wasn't this whole pandemic and stuff, then he would have been in the All Blacks as well. He would have been playing now as well. It would have been. It's June. It's international season. What we would have given to see that at the moment. Yeah, but there's a couple of big stars that a lot of people don't know. Like, I think for you as a Hurricanes fan as well, Ben Lamb, massive star down down south here in the southern hemisphere. All of us know who Ben Lamb is, but in the northern hemisphere, they probably have no idea who Ben Lamb is. The guy that would make any national team probably any day of the week. Yeah, I think he won't be playing 10 too much. I prefer that. I don't like Mackenzie at number 10. I prefer Mackenzie at number 15. He's better to me at number 15. Kind of playing like South Africa's Willie Leroux, kind of joining the line when he can and making gaps when he can and covering still and then running back the ball. I think that's what Mackenzie does best. He's not, to me, he's not the best number 10 or what I've seen of him. Oh, you are actually a big fan of Mackenzie at number 10. You wanted to see him there. I don't know. I've never liked him there. I don't know. I see him more like Cheslin Colby almost. I see him like playing Cheslin Colby on number 10. I don't know. He has a lot of good strengths at number 10, but I think if you're going to play him at number 10 the whole season, he's not going to make All Black side because there's other number 10s that would keep him out of the side. So I don't know. Mackenzie, to me, he's a very good number 15. Very good number 15. But I don't know if you saw the video that I did on the best fullbacks or the does size matter in the back three. Mackenzie is actually the worst tackler in the whole competition. Literally, he misses the most tackles in the whole competition as a back three player. So I think he has a percentage of like 50% tackle percentage, so or success ratio. So I don't know. I wouldn't play him at number 10. There could be a lot of gaps. I mean, if they played against the Hurricanes and Laumape decided he's cutting in on Mackenzie's channel, might be a couple of issues. Yeah, Ben Lamb is a massive loss for you. Massive loss. I was disappointed as well that we won't be seeing him anymore. I really like Ben Lamb. It's a guy that would make any national team, but just not the All Blacks. You have Cobus van Wyk. I don't think a lot of New Zealanders rank him very highly. I think a lot of South Africans don't rank him very highly either. I do rank him. I think he's pretty good. He's very fast, deceptively fast. I remember back in the day, I saw him playing here in the Free State Stadium, the Cheetahs versus the Stormers, and he sprinted. I think Raymond Roulé was still playing at the Cheetahs, and he was known as one of the fastest players in South Africa. And Cobus van Wyk just smoked him. And I thought that day, wow, this guy is fast. So I think he's pretty good. I think he's pretty good. He has a knack of scoring tries. That's all you need from a winger. Yeah, Grant, I know about it. I used to play number 15 and winger, but number 15, I actually hated it because you always get blamed for giving away the try at the end. But it's like, what did I have to do? There's a 3-man overlap next to me. I just tried to do something. So no, number 15, I understand what you're saying, but still, at number 15, he is the worst tackler. So that's saying something. There's a lot of guys ranked a lot higher than him. There's guys at number 15 that gets percentages of up to 80%. I mean, I think Dylan Lades, his tackling percentage was 75%, and Mackenzie is that low. So it is saying something, even though it is very difficult to get your tackles done and so on. Still, no problem, Chester. I understand. All of us are still working. I'm fortunate enough to be able to work around my own hours as I want to. I just need to get work done. There's nothing like meetings and that type of stuff, but yeah, I can still do my own thing. So yeah, don't worry about it. Tomorrow it is third place playoff, and then the final. I'm going to be covering both of them. Going to be talking a lot, so I hope you guys can join for that. The third place playoff is then. Let me just, before I make a mistake, it is England versus Ireland, right? Yes. And then South Africa versus New Zealand. England versus Ireland is 12 o'clock over here in South Africa. So 11 o'clock over there in England. And then 1 o'clock is South Africa versus New Zealand over here in South Africa. I think that's going to be pretty big. Yeah, New Zealand won, and you missed a pretty big game, pretty good there at the end. So they scored a big try, or a weird try, the New Zealanders, with a weird kick, up and under kick, caught the ball in front of the line and then passed it, and then Reed scored a try. So that was their 7 points. Then Ireland in the second half, New Zealand knocked on just before their own, or just in front of their own try line. Ireland kicked the ball through. Sexton picked it up, scored between the poles. So then it drew 7-7. And then Maunga took a drop goal, and it was 10-7 for New Zealand. And then 5 minutes of Ireland basically bashing into the New Zealanders for like at the end of the game, and then just a knock on ruining it at the end. They were very close of going through. I actually thought they were very close to scoring. I need to make my picks for tomorrow as well. I need to make it just after this game, otherwise I am gonna forget. Let me just do it here. I'm gonna forget. Thanks for reminding me. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, because if I have to forget it again, I'm gonna be very angry. So, what is your pick, Grant? If I may ask. I have picked. I won't change it again, I promise. England by 12, Box by 3. What did I say? I think I went almost the same. I said England by 7, Box by 3. So we go the same with the Box usually. Yeah, they won't ever be in a World Cup final. They almost made it though. Very, very close. Yeah, this simulation is the best World Cup ever. The game was crazy. Oh, sorry, the camera just did something there. The game was crazy. It was crazy. Believe me, you have to rewatch it if you want to. I enjoyed it. We talked a little bit of Dan Carter and all that type of stuff. Talked about the New Zealand stuff. Crazy. Was thoroughly enjoyable. Tomorrow's 2 games going to be good as well. Yeah, I think all of us are probably going England Box. I think just what Blue Monkey would go with New Zealand to win. He is a New Zealand guy, so I think he would go with them to win. But further, I think we're going to go with those 2 teams. I can't see someone else winning. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys join me tomorrow. Sorry, Chester, but this has been going on a little bit long. So yeah, I hope you guys join me tomorrow for the 2 games, 12 o'clock and 1 o'clock. I know you guys are working, so if you don't, I understand that as well. But yeah, it's going to be long. It's going to be a little bit longer because it's 2 games. So if you have to be somewhere else, or you can just join the one. Oh, final at Alice Park. That's good. New Zealand by 2. Good. Yeah, you see? Close. There's always a try in it. 5 points in it. 3, 2, 5 points in it somewhere. So, yeah, guys, I hope you guys can join as well. Blue Monkey, I hope you are joining me as well. Not working, Grant? Okay, then I'm expecting you to be there for both. I'm holding you to that. Yeah, almost weekend. Yeah, that last minute 90-meter try for you. That's what you're expecting. So you expect South Africa to be in front and then at the end sneak it in, or New Zealand to at the end sneak it in. Okay, could happen. Planning on it. Okay, I'm just not gonna make any bets. I don't have any money at the moment to make any bets. But yeah. Okay, cool, Grant. I'll see you there. I hope I'll see anyone else there. I hope I see you here as well, Blue Monkey. I'd like to get the New Zealand perspective. I won't be wearing this jersey tomorrow. I can guarantee you that. Tomorrow, oh, and the final is in the afternoon. I think I can crack open a beer as well. Gonna make it a proper game, I think. Yes. No. This isn't Clippies and Coke, unfortunately. This is just cool drink because I still need to work. It's not gonna. I'm not gonna drink any alcohol at the moment. I could, but I'm not gonna. I'll save that for tomorrow, Grant. I think tomorrow for the big final between New Zealand and South Africa, I think we're gonna celebrate as if it's a big game. I'm gonna have my flag here as well. I think I'm gonna drink out of my Springbok glass. It's gonna be a proper final. I think we're gonna celebrate as if it's a real one. We're gonna cry as if it's a real one if they lose. I think that's how it's gonna go down. Yeah, you see, I'm not allowed to drink alcohol during the day. Mrs. has talked. She says I can't. So, fortunately, that's the rules. She hides it in a cupboard somewhere. Grant, you have to come help me. Yeah, you see, she has spoken. Okay, but on a serious note, guys, thanks for watching. I enjoyed that one. As always, it's fun to talk with you guys, but I need to get back to work, so gonna get something quickly to eat, and then it is done. Then I can get back to work, finish that video tonight, hopefully post something tomorrow for you guys to enjoy, and then I'll see you for the 2 games tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Yeah, you can enjoy that 40-degree heat with that beer. Enjoy it, Grant. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching, everyone. That was a fun one. Cheers.